Welcome to a brand new podcast. And this is the Oracle 19. I don't know. I've got my ODB on right now. Wu-Tang on. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying myself here, having fun. Again, this is the Oracle 19 podcast, and my name is Mr. Greatness. It's a little different flavor. Keep you off balance. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of different products. That's men's, kids, ladies' clothes, jewelry, house products, and much more. So that's evolutionoflondon.com. And also you can check out evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. Custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well, such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. That's evolutionoflondon.org. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. You find games, more games, DVDs, clothes, and much more. So that's evolutionoflondon.store. If you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So definitely someone will get back to you with that. Same email if you want to make a free will offering to our PayPal account. That's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email through our PayPal account. We have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. You can support us that way. And we do have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, digital artwork, and we have consulting services as well. www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. And you will find us on rumble.com. You just type in the Oracle 19. So we're going to keep that rolling along as well. So that's rumble.com, and in the search bar, the Oracle 19. Royalty 9 International, they make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented candles. Now the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, eucalyptus, vanilla, just to name a few. So if you want to place an order, you can email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com, and you can find them on social media, Instagram and TikTok, Royalty 9 International. Luxury candles burn over 35 plus hours. Very good quality. Again, Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years, so if you want to book a consultation, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And you can support his merch, www.wjaaccessories.com. Again, that's www.wjaaccessories.com for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, so if you want to book for him to come to your venue, you can email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. Again, that's DJ Panthro, Panthro, 519@gmail.com. And you can find him on YouTube, DJ Panthro519. Like, subscribe, and share. And you'll find him on Instagram and TikTok, DJ Panthro. And his bonus platform on TikTok is The Real DJ Panthro. Again, that's The Real DJ Panthro. And again, DJ Panthro. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of different products. Different beats. Whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his platform, you will see his other social media sites. So like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continuing the train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. Like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel. And if you scroll down the page of the Greatness 19 channel, you will see Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London on YouTube. Cindy's Place, she has custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. And her website is www.cindysplace.org. Again, that's www.cindysplace.org. Now the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London. Both of those are on YouTube. Rumble.com, just type in the Oracle 19, you'll find information there. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. All right, well, today's topic: what does religion mean to you? What does religion mean to you? Again, we have people with a lot of coming from different religious backgrounds. You have people that will say their religion is the right religion and you need to follow us. If you don't follow my religion, you're going to hell, and they going to heaven and you going to hell. They are the chosen, you are the heathens. And you basically find this in 90% of different religions, if not all of them. I would say 90% because in a lot of certain countries, the Eastern philosophies is dealing with the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, and so it's a different type of philosophy. But most religions, the modern day religions, has the basis of their religion is the right religion. If you don't follow them, you go into hell. That's the basics of a lot of the modern day religions. The big ones is from Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Now, I'm not going to get into who's right and who's wrong, because that could stir up a whole big seen controversy, something I really don't want to get into what's right and what's wrong, even though I say a lot of controversial stuff. But in this case, I really don't want to touch it because you have people, let's say, from different backgrounds, different religions that feel that they truly feel that their religion is the right religion, okay? So you cannot change them. And this episode is not about changing people to follow any particular. This is just something, in my opinion, why people follow religion and how it could benefit them and why it benefits them. Now, religion gives people comfort. It gives them structure. It gives them a feeling of hope. Now, I believe in the Supreme Being, so I just want to let you know that I do. So let's get that out the way. That's my disclosure. I'm not going to get into what I follow because it's not important, but I will say, why does modern day religion, or what does it mean to you? Now, I know in this day and time, you have a lot of people that don't follow religion, don't believe in a supreme being, don't believe in heaven and hell. They just don't believe in general. They figure they the gods and goddesses of this planet Earth. And again, question for me to you, do you have structure in your life? When you really look at it, do you have structure in your life being a non-believer of don't follow no religion, you the god or goddesses of the planet Earth, you control your hope, your destiny? Do you truly have structure? This is something for you to reflect on you. And I'm not even going to say right or wrong. This is just reflection time. A lot of people follow religion because they believe in an invisible being that is watching over them. Now, it's going to sound like I'm an atheist. I am not. I'm telling you, I'm not. Far from it. People that know me, they know I believe in the Supreme Being, but I'm just not going to get into what I follow, what denomination or religion or whatever, because it's not important. It's just a reflection for y'all guys. Just reflecting on yourselves. People follow religion for, again, as I mentioned, hope. And hopefully when they pass, there's a place called heaven that they will be able to reach. And if they do good, they will reach this heaven. My question from me to you, where is heaven? Is heaven in the sky, or is heaven outside of the planet Earth? Is heaven in another galaxy? What and where is heaven? Where is hell? Is hell 600 miles deep in the Earth's crust? Because it is said there's cities 600 miles in the center of the Earth, Shambhala and Aglata. And there's many people, even within government, that vouches for that. The late Admiral Byrd, in the 1940s, he allegedly stumbled in the center of the Earth. Read up on Admiral Byrd, B-Y-R-D. U.S. military when he went to Antarctica trying to find the German base. Find out what he stumbled into. Just a little side note. Some people say hell is what you make of it. If you can't pay your bills, you in hell. Or if you're homeless, you in hell. So what and where is hell? That's my question from me to you. So you find this in religion, and you see pictures and statues of people depicting hell and heaven. Do you really know where it is located? Just a question. So what does religion mean to you? Does it bring structure, as I mentioned? And see, religion does bring structure if you follow it to the T. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't follow their own religion to the T. Let's say if you're a Christian, you should follow it, the history of Christianity, the language. Don't you think you should be able to know the history of Christianity to the T and find out what language and just everything about Christianity to be a good Christian, past and present? That's my question from me to you. Do you think following the Bible to the T should be necessary if you're a Christian, or you just pick and choose what you feel is good for you? So what does religion mean to you? Same thing if it was in Islam. There's so many different sects, S-E-C-T-S, different dress styles, different Qurans, just like you have different Bibles for the Christians, you have different Qurans, and you have man-made interpretations in the Quran. So what does religion mean to you if you're in Islam? People that go to Friday worship, which they call Jummah. You have people wearing different colors, going to pray. Traditional Orthodox Muslims will wear white, the jalabiyah. But then you have Sunni Muslims and Shia, and the list goes on, different groups of Islamic believers that wear different styles of dress. And I'm just using it as an example, right or wrong, up and down, but different variations. You might see a woman go to Friday worship with a hijab, a head covering, and a pair of Levi jeans, and just a long t-shirt covering her behind. Is this traditional? So what does religion mean to you? You find another woman that wears a full jalabiyah, a gown from head to toe, from head literally from neck all the way down to her foot, a long, let's say, Islamic dress. That's the translation, I would say, for people, non-Islamic people. So what does religion mean to you? Same thing, the reversal with men in Islam. Different outfits when they going to pray. And I'm just using that as an example. Tradition versus non-traditional. So what does religion mean to you? Right or wrong, up and down, are you following your religion to the T to be the best you can be? A lot of people just pick and choose within their holy scriptures. So if you're gonna follow, let's say, Islam, don't you think you should follow it to the T, from the history, knowing the true language, learning how to speak the language, Aramaic, classical Aramaic, follow the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, and then after him the Mahdi. But you have different interpretations. Who was the Mahdi? Who was Muhammad? Who was Jesus? Don't you think if you're following religion, you need to know the history of who you're following and what you're following and why? Why? Again, this is not bashing any particular religion, because I can agree that if you follow it to the T, it gives you structure and discipline. And human beings need structure and discipline, because if they're not following any religion, a lot of times, 9 out of 10, that person is undisciplined. Because we as human beings, we have this, what we call will. That 1% will that was given to us. That 1% will is choices. And obviously, through our history, we've been making bad choices as human beings. So this is why we have religion, because religion gives us structure and discipline. Because if we don't have structure and discipline, we like a runaway train with no conductor. So we as human beings need a conductor. This is why religion is here. But unfortunately, man has ego. So this is why he branch off and have different religions, because he have ego. My religion is better than your religion. His religion is not better than mine. Mine is superior. Yours is inferior. My Bible is better than your Bible. I can prove it. Here's a verse. No, this is my verse. No, this is my verse. Here's my verse. And this have been going on for centuries, thousands and thousands of years. Even though you had learned men that was called or is called prophets, apostles, special people, special beings that have been, or I say avatars, whatever noun, pronoun, adjective you want to use, that have been sent down, special people to be given information to the people to try to set them straight. Was it a gift from God? What say you? But we still is not on track. We still undisciplined. Why is that? So obviously we do need structure, even to this day. And if that's not so, why is it we doing so many degenerate things today? With all of this modern day technology we have, and we still can't get it right. We still corrupted. We're still doing ungodly things. So that should tell us we need structure, right? So what does religion mean to you? You have to dig deep inside yourself to really find out, do you have structure? Are you a disciplined man or woman? What are you doing to be a disciplined man or woman? Do you follow religion? What religion you follow? Are you following to the best of your ability? Are you reading it up on the history of that religion? Who started it? Why they started it? What was their purpose? Who were they? What race were they? What color were they? Race, color, pretty much the same. Does it matter to you? Why it don't matter to you? You need to find out the history of what you follow. A lot of people like to take the easy way out and say, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just living for the moment. So you'd rather stay blinded. You don't want to know the history of your religion that you're following. You just rather just deal with the now. You don't want to know. So what does religion mean to you? And you have Judaism. These are the three main religions that's out here today, the popular ones: Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Being a Jew. Being a Jew. Who are the Jews? Who was the original Jews? Why? How? Who's their God? Why? Why is their God who he is? What is his name? Where did Judaism started from? Are you following, if you are Jewish or you say Hebrew, what is the background? Are you following the religion to the T, to the best of your ability? What's the original style of dress? Doesn't matter. Who are the real Jews? Does that matter? Why it don't matter to you? Do they really dominate the world? Who is these Jews that dominate the world allegedly? What language did the original Hebrews speak? Why is so many different denominations or different groups of Jews? Is that important to you? People will say that I'm the original, and other people say, no, I'm the original. Why? How? Are you reading from the original book? If not, are you reading close to it? Are you practicing it? Are you following the Judaic laws? Or does it matter to you? What's your diet like? What's your style of dressing like? what land you came from. What's your original land as a Jew? And does other denomination of Jews, other groups, matter to you? So who's original? What race? Color? If they are black Jews, are they heathens? Considered heathens in the eyes of white Jews? Are black Jews looking at white Jews as heathens? What say you? Something to think about. Are you a heathen if you smoking a cigarette? Are you a practicing Jew smoking or eating pork? And I could say that if you follow Islam or a Christian, your dietary laws. So what does religion mean to you? But I tell you one thing, structure is necessary. Because if you don't have any structure, you definitely don't have any discipline. What do you think your God will feel by you being undisciplined? And you might say your God is a loving God. But how much your loving God will have tolerance for your degenerate nature constantly on an everyday basis? How much you think your God will take seeing you being a degenerate day after day, month after month, week after week, year after year? How much longer do you think your God is going to take you sinning? If you're a Christian, Muslim, or Jew, or / Hebrew. How much? What you think the tolerance level of your Lord? Because everybody will get tired and frustrated, spiritually or physically. Beings do have a limit. So there is a limit. You might say, well, Mr. Greatness, my God is a loving God, and he just gonna forgive me in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Well, constantly, or what you say, or Allah, or Yahshua, Yah, or, you know what I mean. So, how much tolerance your God will have? And obviously he's losing patience because you're seeing earthquakes, famine, sickness, etc. So obviously your God is losing patience. So even spiritual beings have a threshold. So don't you think it's time to get some discipline about you? Don't you think it's time to elevate your mind and know your history, know where you're going? Again, what does religion mean to you? And even being an atheist has a religious point of view. You not believing in anything. You just dangling. You believe just the God and goddesses on this earth, and you do whatever you want. You could be a degenerate on a Monday, and and a good guy on a Tuesday, and you think about it on a Wednesday because you are the God of this planet Earth. Do you think you got structure in your life? That's my question for me to you. Is your life, is your mental right? Are you eating proper since you're a god and goddess? Are you exercising to take care of your body, your mental health, since you're the god and goddess? Saying that you're the god and goddess of this planet Earth takes big time responsibility, God. You gotta know what you're doing, God. You gotta be able to control your life, God. Do you know how to pay your bills, God? Do you know how to deal with people, God, because you are the God? Or I believe in evolution. How about you evolution yourself and pay your bills? Evolution yourself to find a better relationship. Evolution yourself to be a better you, because you're evolving. You're an atheist. You're a non-believer. So believe yourself into having better mental health. God, atheist. So what does religion mean to you? This show is about just reflection. Again, I'm not getting into what's right, what's wrong, so please don't email me and say, well, you know, my religion is this, and here's the words of the brotherhood, and brother, this is, you know, in verse, this is what you're supposed to say, brother. I don't want to hear anything, brother. This is not about verses, brother. This is not about which religion is right, brother. This is not about what Bible we should follow, what Quran we should follow, what Torah we should follow, brother. This is not the show for that, brother. So I don't want to hear about that, brother. This is just about reflection. And whatever denomination, whatever religion you are, be the best you can be and be honest with yourself when you look in the mirror. Know the history of the religion you following. You might find out that that religion runs short and you need to jump to another way of life. Who knows? But at least you should research the history from the past to the present through your scriptures, and you can figure out, hopefully, what is best for you. Not for me, not for him, not for her, not for them, for you. Right, wrong, up and down, people's going to say you wrong. My religion is the better religion. My way of life is the best way of life. And that might be true. But be the best you can be and be honest with your thyself. Because you will find, I found in life, you got some better Christians than Muslims. You got some better Hebrews than Muslims. You got some better Muslims than Hebrews. My point being that because they followed their point of view to the T and they well disciplined. So it shows. I'll give you maybe a better illustration. You could find a Jew saying he's a Jew, saying he's the original Jew, he's the original being on the planet Earth. But he is fornicating with whores and smoking and drinking and snorting coke. But this is a Jew. Where you might find a Muslim, well-disciplined, don't drink, don't smoke, don't fornicate. But Judaism was before Islam within history. So it sounds weird. You got people in different religions that practice their religion to the T and well-disciplined. That's the whole point I'm making. So wherever avenue you follow, what religion you have meaning for you, be the best you can be. Maybe on a different note, we can talk about what religion is the oldest and so forth, so on, but that's not the topic of today. What does religion mean to you? And this is just something for you to reflect. For you to reflect. Thank you for listening.